Okay, so here we are going to start my interview with Belen Leva, who is an RN, and the reason for my interview today, Belen, is because I want to know more about my field and choice, and which is also to become an RN. I want to know a lot of more information that you may have, any tips, any difficulties that you might have experienced. But I do have a set of questions that I have for you that I prepared exclusively for this interview. And let me just have you introduce yourself. This is just a video that's just my classmates might see this video to help them out and for them to get an idea of what the final was about. But if you would like to just introduce yourself, that'd be great.
Sure, my name is Belen Leva. I'm a current registered nurse. I've been a nurse for 7 years.
Thank you. And so like I said, I have a set of questions for you. So let me start with the first question that I have. So what motivated you to become an RN?
Increase the awareness for disease and disorders in my community, which we were lacking. There was a huge knowledge deficit gap, and I wanted to provide education to the community.
That's great. And is being an RN initially what you expected it to be now, and still to this day? I mean, you said you've been an RN for 7 years now. So is it what you expected to be?
Yes, it's what I expected. I mean, there's part in my career that let's just say it wowed me or amazed me, but it's what I expected at this point.
Right. And what's the process? What's the path that you need to take to become an RN, and how long did that take for you?
Well, first you have to do your prereqs. You have to have the 1 or 2, depending where you're at in your education level. You can do your basics, math, your basic studies, your physiology, psychology as well, your math, your English, and then you get to do a little bit more of a harder level in the education process, like anatomy, physiology 1 and 2, biology, microbiology, psychology. I mean, those are just the simple level first classes that you have to take for prereqs for your nursing degree. After that, you do have to take another 2 years, because the first 2 years will be more of basic and more of a prereqs, and another 2 years, 2 to 3 years, will be more of a nursing based practice that you have to study.
Right. So that's pretty much what around the time it took you, like 3 to 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, not really 3 to 4. I'm saying more than a good 4.5 years. It depends also if you take vacation time. I didn't take any vacation during my studies. I actually went straight through. I didn't take summers off or anything like that. And also depends if you're working full time, if you're not working at all, or you're working a part-time job. It really depends on yourself. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to be in 3 or 4 years, or do you want to take longer to finish your major?
Oh, okay.